What if the world's strongest humans weren't adults but kids? These young powerhouses are defying limits, pulling cars, smashing records, and proving that age is just a number. Here are the strongest kids who took it to another level. Number 19. The Nunchuck Prodigy. Some kids play with action figures, others become them. Meet the 10-year-old martial artist who's channeling Bruce Lee in ways that have left millions speechless. In a small town in Japan, a young boy named Rusei Imai is mastering the art of nunchucks with an intensity that mirrors his idol, Bruce Lee. At just 10 years old, his uncanny ability to replicate the legend's moves has earned him the nickname Mini Bruce Lee and turned him into an internet sensation. Since discovering Bruce Lee's films, Ryusei has devoted himself to perfecting every movement. Each day, he studies the master's techniques with unwavering focus, transforming himself into a pint-sized powerhouse who commands his nunchucks with remarkable speed and precision. The young prodigy's arsenal extends beyond nunchucks. His lightning-fast kicks and mastery of the famous one-inch punch showcase his complete devotion to the martial arts. In the dojo, he pushes himself to new limits, his determination growing stronger with each training session. Number 18. The Push-Up Powerhouse. Imagine doing 4,000 push-ups in just 2 hours and 29 minutes. Sound impossible? Not for Andrei Kostash, the Ukrainian boy who achieved this mind-boggling feat at a young age. Born in 2005, Andrei began his fitness journey at the tender age of 5, when most kids are just learning to tie their shoelaces. Under the guidance of his father, a professional athlete, Andrei started training in gymnastics and strength exercises. His natural talent and dedication quickly became apparent, and he soon set his sights on breaking records. In 2012, at just 7 years old, Andrei accomplished the unthinkable: 4,000 push-ups in a single session, cementing his place in the record books. Now 19 years old, Andrei is still ripped, maintaining his impressive physique and dedication to fitness. Andrei's success didn't come without sacrifice. His training regimen included daily workouts and a strict diet, supported every step of the way by his family. That same spirit of pushing boundaries found its way to Kazakhstan, where another young champion was about to shatter all expectations. Number 17. The Pint-Sized Puncher. Evnika Sadvakas, a 10-year-old girl from Kazakhstan, is not your average fourth grader. When most kids her age are playing with dolls or learning to ride a bike, Evnika is busy honing her incredible punching skills, which have earned her global recognition and admiration. Evnika's journey began at the age of 5, when a video of her punching a tree went viral on social media. The footage showcased her raw talent, speed, and power, leaving viewers stunned and eager to see more. As her fame grew, Evnika's father, a professional boxer, began training her in earnest, recognizing her extraordinary potential. Under her father's guidance, Evnika's skills flourished. She started competing in youth boxing tournaments, quickly making a name for herself with her lightning-fast combinations and unrelenting determination. Her prowess reached new heights in 2020 when she appeared on La Notte des Records in Rome, Italy. There, she shattered a 7-year-old Guinness World Record by landing an astonishing 221 punches in just 30 seconds. This extraordinary feat, born from countless hours of training and unwavering mental discipline, proved that true champions are forged in both body and mind. That same mental fortitude found another champion in the weight room, where a teenage boy was about to rewrite the record books. Number 16. The Teenage Titan. Jake Schellenschlager, a 14-year-old from Maryland, USA, is not your average teenager. While most kids his age are spending their free time playing video games or hanging out with friends, Jake is busy lifting weights and shattering powerlifting records. Jake's love for weightlifting began at the tender age of 12, when he started training with his father, a competitive powerlifter himself. Recognizing his son's natural talent and dedication, Jake's father began coaching him, and the results were nothing short of extraordinary. In just 2 years, Jake has achieved feats that would make even adult powerlifters envious. He has broken numerous records in his age and weight class, including a stunning 300-pound deadlift when he was just 14 years old. To put that into perspective, that's more than twice his own body weight. Behind every impressive lift is a foundation of careful preparation and guidance. Jake's training combines raw power with meticulous attention to form and safety protocols, all under his father's watchful eye. This disciplined approach ensures his record-breaking journey stays sustainable and injury-free. As Jake breaks records in Maryland, another American teenager was blazing her own trail through the world of competitive weightlifting. Number 15. The Girl Who Lifts. Brooklyn Sittner, a teenage weightlifter from the United States, is a force to be reckoned with. At just 17 years old, she has already achieved more than most athletes dream of in a lifetime, including a third-place finish at the prestigious American Open weightlifting competition in March 2019. Brooklyn's journey began at a young age, when she started training at her father's gym. Recognizing her natural talent and dedication, her father, a former semi-professional rugby player and MMA fighter, began coaching her in earnest. Under his guidance, Brooklyn's skills flourished, and she quickly became one of the top young weightlifters in the country. In 2020, Brooklyn's hard work paid off when she became the Youth National Olympic weightlifting champion. Her incredible achievement reflected years of unwavering dedication and countless hours spent perfecting her technique and building her strength. Boxing, gymnastics, and Hollywood. Most kids dream of mastering one, but one kid conquered all three. Number 14. The Pint-Sized Pugilist. Javon Tate Walton, a young boy from the United States, is a triple threat in the world of combat sports. At just 11 years old, he has already made a name for himself as a talented boxer, gymnast, and actor, showcasing a level of skill and dedication that belies his age. Javon's love for boxing began at a young age when he started training under the guidance of his father, a former professional boxer. Recognizing his son's natural talent and passion for the sport, Javon's father began coaching him in earnest, honing his technique and building his strength and endurance. But Javon's talents extend far beyond the boxing ring. He is also a skilled gymnast, with a level of flexibility and body control that is rare for a child his age. His gymnastic abilities have not only enhanced his boxing skills, but have also opened up new opportunities for him in the world of entertainment. As word of Javon's incredible abilities spread, he quickly gained a following on social media, with fans from all over the world tuning in to watch his boxing and gymnastic feats. His talent and charisma also caught the eye of Hollywood, and he has already landed several acting roles in television shows and movies. Famous faces are one thing. Famous abs That's where one not-so-tiny gymnast comes in. Number 13. The absolute champion. Liza Brooks Mosier, a 10-year-old girl from Georgia, USA, is not your average fifth grader. While most kids her age are busy playing with friends or watching television, Liza is in the gym, working tirelessly to sculpt her body into a work of art. Liza's journey began at the tender age of 4, when she started training in gymnastics. Her natural talent and dedication quickly became apparent, and she soon began competing at the highest levels of her sport. But it wasn't until recently that Liza's physique started turning heads and making headlines around the world. At just 10 years old, Liza boasts a set of abs that would make even the most dedicated fitness enthusiast envious. Her chiseled six-pack and toned muscles are the result of a grueling training regimen that includes 30 hours of gymnastics practice every week, spread out over 5 days. If 5 days of training builds championship abs, imagine what 7 days can build. Meet Britain's youngest bodybuilding phenom. Number 12. The muscle prodigy. In a world where most teenagers are glued to their screens, Cosmo Taylor is pumping iron and sculpting his body into a work of art. At just 14 years old, this British sensation has already earned the title of UK's youngest competitive bodybuilder, and he's showing no signs of slowing down. Cosmo's journey began at the tender age of 11, when he started training with his father, a seasoned bodybuilder himself. Recognizing his son's natural talent and dedication, Cosmo's father took him under his wing, crafting a rigorous training regimen and diet plan that would make even the most seasoned athletes shudder. But Cosmo isn't just a mini version of his father. He's a force to be reckoned with in his own right, with a work ethic and determination that belies his young age. He spends hours in the gym every day, pushing his body to its limits and perfecting his form. And when he's not pumping iron, he's carefully monitoring his diet, fueling his body with the nutrients it needs to grow and thrive. His rippling muscles and chiseled abs showcase his relentless dedication and hard work, and he's already making waves in the competitive bodybuilding scene. While some kids dream of competing, others dream of shattering records. Meet the boy who did both before hitting double digits. Number 11. The weighted wonder. Giuliano Stroi may look like your average 10-year-old, but don't let his size fool you. This Romanian dynamo is a force to be reckoned with, holding multiple Guinness World Records for his mind-boggling feats of strength and agility. Giuliano's journey began when he was just 2 years old, when his father, a former gymnast, began training him in the art of bodybuilding. Recognizing his son's natural talent and enthusiasm, Giuliano's father created a specialized training program that would help the young prodigy build strength, flexibility, and endurance. By the time he was 5 years old, Giuliano was already making headlines around the world for his incredible accomplishments. In 2009, he set the Guinness World Record for the fastest 10-meter walk with a weighted ball between his legs, a feat that left audiences stunned and amazed. But Giuliano was just getting started. Over the years, he's continued to push himself to new heights, mastering complex gymnastic moves and bodybuilding techniques that would challenge even the most seasoned athletes. He set records for the most 90-degree push-ups, the longest human flag, and the most muscle-ups, all while maintaining a rigorous training schedule and a strict diet. Strength records are impressive, but this next prodigy decided to put his power where it counts, in the ring. Number 10. The Staten Island Slugger. At just 12 years old, Rishat Mati from Staten Island, New York, was already making waves in the combat sports world. Known now as the Albanian Bear, this pint-sized pugilist dominated amateur competitions and captured global attention with his extraordinary fighting abilities. Rishat's love for combat sports started when he began training in martial arts under the guidance of his father, a former kickboxing champion. Recognizing his son's natural talent and keen interest in the sport, Rishat's father incorporated boxing into their training sessions, honing the young athlete's skills and technique. It didn't take long for Rishat to start turning heads in the boxing community. With his lightning-fast reflexes, powerful punches, and unwavering determination, he quickly began to dominate in local and regional competitions, collecting amateur titles and building a reputation as one of the sport's brightest young stars. But Rishat's success isn't just limited to boxing. His foundation as a skilled martial artist with a black belt in karate and a deep understanding of various disciplines set the stage for an extraordinary professional career. That versatility has proven invaluable. He's now undefeated in professional boxing with a perfect 15-0 record, proving that his early reputation as a prodigy was just the beginning. Versatility in fighting is rare, but rarer still is a teenager who turned Taekwondo into a personal empire. Number 9. The Taekwondo Team. Meet Jessie Jane McParland, a young Taekwondo master from Armagh, Northern Ireland, whose fierce talent first captured global attention when she stunned Britain's Got Talent judges at age 9 and fought her way to the finals. With over 220 titles to her name, including an astonishing 12 world titles and 11 European titles, Jessie Jane is a true icon in the world of youth martial arts. Her journey began at age 3 when she first stepped onto the training mat. Her natural talent and enthusiasm for Taekwondo quickly became apparent, and she soon began competing in local and regional tournaments, where she consistently outperformed opponents twice her age and size. Each victory added to her growing legacy. By 10, Jessie Jane had earned her black belt in Taekwondo and accumulated countless titles. Her momentum only accelerated as she conquered the international martial arts scene, collecting championships and shattering records with relentless precision. Beyond her Taekwondo achievements, Jessie Jane dominates in kickboxing with a purple belt and excels in karate and kung fu. This extraordinary range of skills has established her as one of the most electrifying young martial artists on the global stage. While some kids master multiple fighting styles, others master every muscle in their body. Number 8. The Muscle Maverick. Manny Drexler is not your average 16-year-old. While most kids his age are busy navigating the ups and downs of high school, Manny is in the gym, sculpting his body into a work of art and defying expectations at every turn. At just 5 feet 7 inches and 140 pounds, Manny may seem small compared to some of his fellow bodybuilders. But don't let his size fool you. With a mere 1% body fat and muscles that ripple like steel cords, Manny is a force to be reckoned with, and he's already making waves in the competitive bodybuilding scene. Manny's journey began at the tender age of 13, when he first picked up a weight and felt the rush of adrenaline that comes with pushing one's body to its limits. From that moment on, he was hooked, and he began to devote every spare moment to honing his craft and building his physique. Under the guidance of his father, a former bodybuilder himself, Manny created a rigorous training program and diet plan that would help him maximize his potential. He spent hours in the gym every day, lifting weights and perfecting his form, and he carefully monitored his nutrition, ensuring that every bite he took was fueling his body for success. The results speak for themselves. In just 3 short years, Manny has transformed his body into a work of art, with a chiseled six-pack and muscles that would make even the most seasoned bodybuilders envious. And he's not just a pretty face. Manny has already won several competitions and is quickly establishing himself as one of the most promising young bodybuilders of his generation. Precision comes in many forms. For one little girl, it meant mastering firearms instead of free weights. Number 7. The Sharpshooter. Autumn. Fry may look like your average 10-year-old girl, but don't let her innocent appearance fool you. This pint-sized powerhouse is a force to be reckoned with in the world of competitive shooting sports, and she's already making history with her incredible skills and unwavering dedication. Autumn's journey began at the tender age of 4, when her father first introduced her to the world of firearms. Recognizing his daughter's natural talent and keen interest in the sport, Autumn's father began to teach her the fundamentals of gun safety and marksmanship, laying the foundation for what would become a lifelong passion. As Autumn grew older, so too did her skills. By the time she was 8, she was already competing in local and regional shooting competitions, where she consistently outperformed opponents twice her age and size. Her natural talent and unwavering focus quickly earned her a reputation as one of the most promising young shooters in the country. But Autumn's success isn't just limited to the shooting range. She's also a skilled hunter and outdoorswoman with a deep appreciation for the natural world and a commitment to conservation. Her love of the outdoors has taken her on countless adventures, from the rugged mountains of Montana to the lush forests of the Pacific Northwest, where she hones her skills and connects with the land. Conservation requires dedication. Raw power demands dynasty. Enter the boy who's inheriting his father's superhuman strength. Number 6. The strongman's successor. Imagine being born into a family of giants, where your father is not just a loving parent, but also a legendary figure in the world of strength athletics. Such is the life of Maximus Hall, the 11-year-old son of Eddie Hall, a former strongman who once held the world record for the heaviest deadlift at a staggering 1,102 pounds. But Maximus isn't content to simply bask in his father's glory. No, this young prodigy is already carving out his own path to greatness, shattering records and defying expectations at every turn. At just 11 years old, Maximus can already deadlift an astonishing 220 pounds, more than twice his own body weight, and a feat that would leave most grown men struggling to keep up. Under the watchful eye of his father, Maximus has been training tirelessly to build his strength and technique, spending countless hours in the gym, perfecting his form and pushing his limits. And the results speak for themselves. With each passing day, Maximus grows stronger, faster, and more determined to make his mark on the world of strength sports. But Maximus's journey is about more than just raw power. It's about the unbreakable bond between father and son, the passing of the torch from one generation to the next. As Eddie Hall looks on with pride, he sees in his son the same drive, the same unstoppable spirit that propelled him to the top of his game. And he knows that with hard work and dedication, Maximus has the potential to become one of the greatest strongmen the world has ever seen. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. Meet Arat Hosseini, a 10-year-old sensation from Iran, capturing global attention with his extraordinary soccer skills and jaw-dropping gymnastics. With a sculpted physique that rivals adult athletes, Arat embodies dedication, hard work, and an unyielding passion for excellence. His journey began at just 3 years old, when his father, a former gymnast, recognized Arat's natural talent and crafted a rigorous training program to hone his strength, flexibility, and coordination. By age 4, Arat was already performing advanced gymnastics routines and dazzling with his soccer prowess. His precision dribbling, powerful shots, and innate understanding of the game have earned him the nickname Iranian Messi and caught the eye of top European clubs, including a stint at Liverpool's academy. And he's not alone. Another remarkable kid, just 11, boasts a bodybuilder-like physique with only 3% body fat, putting many gym enthusiasts to shame. What do you think about these young prodigies? Share your thoughts in the comments. Number 5. The myostatin marvel. Some kids work for their strength. Others are born with powers science can barely explain. At an age when most children were learning to walk and talk, Liam Hoekstra was performing feats that left seasoned athletes in awe. Born with an extremely rare genetic condition known as myostatin-related muscle hypertrophy, his body naturally produces an extraordinary amount of muscle mass, giving him capabilities far beyond his years. By the time he was just 2 years old, Liam was already bench pressing twice his own body weight, a feat that would be impressive for a grown man, let alone a toddler. And as he grew older, his strength only continued to increase. At age 5, he set a world record by performing a 33-foot weighted crawl, dragging a heavy chain behind him with ease. But Liam's incredible abilities come with their own set of challenges. His condition can cause joint stiffness and pain, and he must be careful not to overtax his growing body. Despite these obstacles, however, Liam and his family remain determined to help him reach his full potential, nurturing his talents and encouraging him to pursue his passions. While some struggle with their gifts, others are born to perform. Meet Ukraine's strongest daughter. Number 4. The Mighty Maiden. In the small village of Kryvyi Rih, Ukraine, a young girl named Varia Akulova is making history with her incredible feats of strength. Born into a family of circus performers, Varia has been training since before she could walk, building her muscles and honing her skills under the watchful eye of her father, a renowned strongman in his own right. By the time she was just 6 years old, Varia was already performing stunts that would leave most adults struggling to keep up. She could carry her father on her back while juggling kettlebells, a feat of strength and coordination that earned her the nickname the strongest girl in the world. But Varia was just getting started. As she grew older, her strength only continued to increase, and by the age of 12, she was setting world records left and right. In 2006, she lifted a staggering 660 pounds, more than 4 times her own body weight, cementing her place in the history books as one of the most incredible young athletes of all time. From Ukrainian circus feats to Chinese streets, meet the boy who pulls cars like they're toys. Number 3. The Pint-Sized powerhouse. In the city of Hangzhou, China, a young boy named Yang Jinlong is turning heads and inspiring millions with his incredible feats of strength. At just 7 years old, Yang already weighs in at a staggering 110 pounds. But it's not just his size that sets him apart. It's his unbelievable power and determination. Yang's journey began when he was just 9 months old, when he shocked his parents by lifting a 5-pound oil barrel with ease. From that moment on, they knew their son was special, and they dedicated themselves to helping him reach his full potential. As Yang grew older, his strength only continued to increase. By the time he was 5 years old, he could already give his 1998-pound father a piggyback ride, a feat that would leave most adults struggling to keep their balance. And when he turned 7, he stunned the world by pulling a 1-ton car with passengers inside, using nothing more than a rope and his own 2 hands. From street demonstrations to competitive platforms, meet the girl who's revolutionizing youth powerlifting. Number 2. The record-breaking prodigy. In the quiet suburbs of New Jersey, a young girl named Naomi Kutin is making history with her incredible feats of strength. Born into a family of powerlifters, Naomi has been training since she was just 8 years old, building her muscles and honing her technique under the watchful eye of her father, a renowned coach and competitor in his own right. By the time she was just 9 years old, Naomi was already setting world records in her age and weight class. Weighing in at just 88 pounds, she stunned the world by squatting an incredible 215 pounds, more than twice her own body weight, and cementing her place in the history books as one of the most extraordinary young athletes of all time. But Naomi's journey is about more than just numbers and records. It's about the power of perseverance, the strength of family, and the unbreakable bond between a father and his daughter. Through countless hours of training and competition, Naomi and her father have forged an unbreakable connection, pushing each other to new heights and inspiring others with their unwavering dedication and love for their sport. From competitive platforms to Hollywood screens, meet the boy who became bodybuilding's greatest child star. Number 1. The real-life superhero. In the world of bodybuilding, there are legends and then there are icons, and Richard Sandrak is a true icon in every sense of the word. Born in Ukraine in 1992, Richard began his training at an astonishingly early age, guided by his father Pavel, a martial arts champion, and his mother, Lena, an aerobics competitor. Under his parents' watchful eye, Richard quickly developed an extraordinary physique, with rippling muscles and chiseled abs that would leave even the most seasoned bodybuilders in awe. By the time he was just 6 years old, he had already claimed the title of World's Strongest Boy, bench pressing an astonishing 180 pounds and cementing his place in the annals of bodybuilding history. Richard's journey transcended physical strength, embodying the power of dedication, discipline, and an unwavering commitment to his craft. Through countless hours of training and an incredibly strict diet, Richard pushed himself to the limits of human endurance, inspiring millions around the world with his incredible physique and unbreakable spirit. As Richard grew older, his legend only continued to grow. He graced the covers of countless magazines, appeared on television shows around the world, and even starred in his own movie, Little Hercules in 3D. But through it all, he remained humble and dedicated to his craft, always striving to push himself to new heights and inspire others to do the same. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.